Hello and welcome everyone to our second day of mindfulness and relaxation on this platform. So it's me, Kate, here again from the Centre for Wellbeing. And just to repeat, we are running these every day, Monday to Friday at 2 o'clock. And myself and three of my colleagues, in fact, will be taking turns to facilitate them and to offer you lots of juicy mindfulness and relaxation goodies. So that's something really to look forward to after lunch. So today we're going to do a compassionate breath and body scan. This is a mindfulness exercise. So just to give you a very quick introduction to this, you won't have to remember any of this because I'll be talking you through it and kind of doing it alongside you. So the compassionate breath and body scan brings together the magic ingredients of mindfulness. So firstly, it brings together the awareness coming down into the body and into the senses. So this takes us out of thinking mode, which we are in most of the time, which can lead us into the stress response. So often thinking is caught up with worrying, planning, going over and over things. So this exercise brings us straight into the body and really grounds us in the present moment. And it also brings together compassion. So compassion is a really important element of mindfulness. And compassion isn't just for wimps and snowflakes. Compassion and self-compassion is an incredibly powerful way of paying attention to ourselves, which has evidence-based effects both on our mood, our stress resilience, and in fact on our physical functioning. So this is a very powerful way to enhance our well-being. And we also add into this mix awareness of the breathing. Very traditional mindfulness focus on the breath. And again, this really helps to anchor us in the present moment. So just to say again, that during mindfulness, we're not actually trying hard to relax because that's fatal, makes us feel more stressed. The emphasis is really on compassionately, openly, non-judgmentally, bringing our awareness to exactly how we are in this moment. So accepting, as far as we're able, exactly what our internal weather is like. Whether we feel sunny, rainy, stormy, or just a bit dull, that's okay. We're just bringing awareness to these different states of being. Now, weirdly, this seems to actually, in many cases, help us to relax. So it's what we call a really good byproduct of mindfulness. So in this body scan, I will talk you through it. So you don't have to do anything at all, except sit back or lie back, because you can do this exercise lying down. So if you want to stretch out on your floor and you've got the means to do that, please feel free to do so. And it can be equally well done sitting in your chair. So either way is totally fine. So the most important thing is to get comfortable. So if you're sitting, that means just having your feet flat on the floor, your arms, hands resting in your lap. Nice kind of uplifting spine, very naturally kind of lifting, chest nice and open, head just finding a natural and easy balance on the neck. If you're lying down, just lying comfortably, maybe with a cushion in your head, under your head, your hands just placed either side of you. And again, just really getting comfortable and using any cushions you need to make sure that you are comfortable. So at the end of this exercise, I'm going to use my dinger, which I will show you, my Tibetan bell. Here it is. And it makes a sound like this. And that's a nice way to show that we're finishing up the exercise. So without more ado, making sure you're comfortable. And you can do this exercise either with your eyes closed, which is what I'll be doing, because I'm really doing it with you. And I find it very hard to do it unless I've got my eyes closed. But if you prefer not to close your eyes, that's also okay. So you just lower your eyes and allow them to be really soft focus, resting in front of you. So just first off, taking a couple of deeper breaths to kind of bring your awareness all the way down into your body. And with those breaths, see with the out breath if you can let go of any of the concerns of the morning that have been hanging around, all the busyness, whatever's gone before, just letting it go with those out breaths and bringing your awareness into the body and into the present, just what's happening right now. So just then allowing the breathing to be quite natural, quite relaxed, just as it is. Allowing the awareness to rest in the breathing. So sometimes it takes a few moments or even a few minutes just to allow the attention to settle into the body, particularly if you've been busy. So we can just allow that process to happen completely naturally. We don't have to force our attention into the breathing. Just allow the breathing to draw the attention into it. Starting to notice and open up to the sensations that we feel as we breathe. And as we breathe in, just knowing that the breath brings in oxygen to the body, just imagining that oxygen, that nourishment coming into the body, nourishing and replenishing every single cell in the body, without exception. And as we breathe out, letting go of anything that we don't need right now. Breathing in nourishment, breathing in compassion and kindness to ourselves and our body. Allowing the body to soak up that vital breath of life. And imagining anything that we don't need, just leaving the body with the out breath. And now bringing the awareness down into the feet. Noticing how the soles of the feet feel. If they're resting on the ground, noticing that contact, or if you're lying down, just noticing the soles of the feet. So we're not thinking about the feet. We're really fully inhabiting the feet, how they feel. Noticing the toes, how they feel right now. Noticing the tops of the feet, the arches and the heels. Bringing awareness into the ankles as well. Just holding the whole of the feet in this compassionate, kind, gentle awareness. And sometimes people find it helpful to imagine that life-giving breath coming all the way down into the feet and then breathing out from the feet. So as if we're breathing into the feet and then breathing out of the feet again. So if you find this helpful, go with this. And if you don't find it helpful, just focus your awareness on your feet. Now bringing your awareness to the lower legs, the calves and the shins. What sensations are here right now? Notice the sensations both inside the lower legs and on the outside as well. Fully inhabiting the lower legs, feeling into them. And breathing in this compassionate, kind awareness. Now noticing the knees. So allowing your awareness to be inside the knees. Noticing all the little sensations that are there. Noticing the outside of the knees too. Now bringing the awareness to the thighs, the inside of the thighs and the outside. Noticing the contact of the thighs with the chair or with the floor if you're lying on the floor. Breathing into the thighs and breathing out of them again. Just noticing whatever sensations are here. And now just holding the whole of the legs from the tips of the toes all the way up to the hips in awareness. Opening up to the symphony of sensations in the legs. So it really doesn't matter what sensations we're feeling, whether they're pleasant or uncomfortable, whether they're neutral or just even numbness. Just allowing our body to be exactly as it is right now, without having to change it in any way. And now just letting go of the legs and bringing the awareness into the hip area and the bottom on the chair or the ground. Noticing the front of the hips and the back, the lower back. So breathing into this area, breathing all the way down into the pelvis and allowing the breath to let go out of that area too. Just nourishing this area with this kind and compassionate awareness. Allowing it to be just as it is. Now bringing the awareness up to the stomach at the front and the middle back. So it can be, as we come into these areas, we can often hold emotions, feelings in this area, and that's completely okay. So if any feelings or emotions come into our awareness as we focus on this area, just noticing what comes, allowing it some space to be here. And allowing our awareness to be wide enough to include all these sensations, any feelings, whatever is here in our experience right now. And now letting go of the stomach and middle back area and coming up to the chest and the upper back. Just noticing how the breath moves in this area, whether it's fast or slow, shallow or deep, it doesn't matter. Just noticing that movement, how that feels within the chest area and the upper back. It's really savouring that movement, that dance of the breath. And then bringing the awareness into the shoulders. So this is often a place we hold tensions. And if you notice any tension in any of the body, we don't have to try and get rid of it or push it away or distract ourselves from it. This is just a time to bring this compassionate, kind and gentle awareness to envelop this area, to envelop any feelings of discomfort, softening around them, almost listening to them. And then bringing the awareness into the arms, first the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms. What sensations are here? Just really fully inhabiting the arms, moving into the wrists, the hands. So many nerves and sensations in the hands, the palms of the hands, backs of the hands, fingers and thumbs, all alive with sensations. Bringing full awareness to all these sensations. And really appreciating the aliveness that's here in the arms and the hands right now. And once again, if it's helpful, breathing into the arms all the way down to the hands. And breathing out from the hands up through the arms and out. So allowing this gentle motion of the breath to reach all the way down into the hands and all the way up again. And now just letting go of the arms and hands and bringing the awareness into the neck. Again, an area where we can hold tension. So if there is any tension, be aware of our tendency to want to push away unpleasant feelings. And this is quite natural and normal. But if we find that if we can bring a soft, compassionate and kind awareness to areas where there's any tension, allowing that awareness to soften around that area, it can actually help the tension to release. But we're not looking to push that to happen. We're just allowing that area to be as it is right now and holding it in our awareness. Breathing into the neck, breathing compassion, breathing this breath of life into the neck area. And then up into the face. Bathing the face with this compassionate breath. The mouth, the cheeks, the nose, the temples, the eyes, the forehead. So imagining this area just really washed with this kind awareness. Breathing into the face if it helps. And the face doesn't have to do anything right now. And allowing the awareness to move into the back of the head as well, and all the way up to the top of the head, the scalp, and even inside the head. Breathing into the whole of the head area, bringing this breath of life, compassion, caring into the whole of the head now. Breathing in and breathing out whatever needs to be let go of. So now just holding the whole of the body in awareness, noticing the breathing moving in the whole of the body, breath by breath, moment by moment. Allowing this compassionate breath to enter every single cell of the body, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes, nourishing it and soaking it with kindness, compassion, life. And now getting ready to let go of this mindfulness exercise and bring the awareness to notice the temperature of the air on the skin, contact of the body with the floor, the chair, noticing the sounds around us, the sense that space in the room around us, expanding our awareness outwards to the world around us. So I hope you enjoyed this mindfulness exercise today. And thank you very much for watching. Have a really good afternoon and hope to see you tomorrow. Take care.